Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Beast as Loose back with you guys in another episode of Counter-Strike Global Offensive Betting predictions, my opinions, and my analysis of each match for May 21st. This time, we have quite a bit of matches from quite a bit of different series tomorrow, so I will go through all of them. Let's talk about today, I guess. Today I had two personal bets. I bet on the Face It staff and they won me a little bit of money, and then I bet on TSM over Fnatic. And if you guys didn't watch that match, then you guys missed out because it was it was a really a wild match. JW was having computer problems, so they had to call in Devil to sub in, and Fnatic, it was like 14-10, I believe, and TSM came back and forced overtime and won the first 4 rounds of overtime and ended up winning money for me. That was my biggest bet of the day, was on TSM. So that's some good luck and good prediction from me, and I hope you guys won some money yesterday and today also. Let's get started. Let's go with our first match tomorrow, which is Navi versus Envious in the Frag by Masters best of 3. I'm going to have to give this one. Navi has been doing really good lately, and Envious has been decent lately. I think lounge statistics are skewed, and I think this should actually be about 50-50. I think Navi has the better best of 3 matchup for the better best of 3 team and form right now, so I would say bet medium on Navi or low to inventory clearing on Envious. Let's move on to Encore versus Dignitas. Encore, tier 3, not even heard of team. Not even worth betting because the odds are so low unless you're going to max bet. New $300 max bet limit, because you can now bet knives, and $75 is the max bet per item, so that's ups it to 300. VP versus Dignitas. VP did not do very well in the past couple days. They lost to Hellraisers, but they won today. So it could go either way. I'm going to say VP is going to take this 2-0 against Dignitas. Odds are pretty skewed, so I still don't think it is worth betting. Next we have Flipside versus LDLC White. I'm going to say odds are not worth betting here unless you're going to do an inventory clearing on White. Flipside will take this best of 3 right here. Next we have NIP versus HR, and this is actually an interesting matchup. This is a best of 1, and HR beat VP 2 days ago, I think, and NIP played decently today and yesterday. But HR has been getting a lot better lately, and this is a best of 1, so anything can happen. I'm going to actually say go ahead and bet low to medium on HR. If you don't believe me, go ahead and do your NIP bet, but I would say go low to medium on HR because I think they have a good chance of winning this match tomorrow. Next we have best of 3 from against MyRev versus H2B. I don't know much about these two teams, so I'm going to say research this on your own, and I'm not even going to give you a prediction on this one, so research that on your own if you want to. Next we have a best of 1 on NIP versus Titan. NIP's playing HR and Titan tomorrow, and I would say this is the same deal as I said with HR, is that Titan has been playing better lately, and NIP has been doing okay lately, so this is a best of 1. Anything can happen. I would also say bet low to medium on Titan in this match too. We have LGB versus Space Soldiers in a best of 1 for the RGN Pro Series, and I'm going to say bet medium on Space Soldiers because they looked really good against, I think that was LDLC Blue. And LGB has been looking decent, but I think people know the team LGB more, and lounge bettors just bet for them automatically. I would say this is actually these odds should be switched in about a 60-40 Space Soldiers. So you can probably make some good money off of this if you bet medium on this. Next we have Penta versus Property. This is a best of two, so I'm gonna give it to, if anyone was gonna win a best of two, I would actually give it to Penta. I think this is gonna go 1-1 because Property are good enough to take at least one map away from Penta if they play like they did yesterday. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this is gonna go 1-1, but if you're gonna bet anybody, bet medium on Penta. Rule number 13, Penta versus Copenhagen Wolves. This is a best of one. It could go either way. I'm gonna say if you're feeling risky, bet low on Copenhagen Wolves, and if you're feeling a little safer, bet medium on Penta, just based on how the two teams have been playing lately. Next, we have LGB versus K-Fish, best of three. I'm going to say look at how LGB performs against Space Soldiers. If they look really good, go ahead and bet LGB. If they're not looking so good and Space Soldiers totally whoops them, then go ahead and bet low to medium on K-Fish. Next, we have Navi versus TSM, yet another good matchup of the day. I'm going to give this one, it's a best of one, so it really could go anyway. I'm going to say you have two options for this. You could either bet medium on TSM, or you can bet low to medium on Navi. You can also look at how Navi plays up here against Envious, and base your bet down here off of how they play there. And then you can bet this match down here, TSM versus Envious. You can see how they play up here against Navi. You can see how Envious plays against Navi and how TSM plays against Navi, and bet on this one more accurately. Next we have Dignitas versus Epsilon. I'm gonna say that this is a best of one. Best of ones can go either way. Best of ones are a great way to make money if you're new to the betting scene. So I'm going to say inventory clearing to low on Epsilon, or if you're feeling safer, go ahead and go low on Dignitas. Next we have Penta versus HR, and like I said, Hellraisers has been looking really good lately. I'm going to say this is a best of three. Hellraisers definitely have the better best of three team. I'm going to say go medium to high on Hellraisers. We have TSM versus Envious next, and like I said, this is a best of two. I think TSM are actually going to take this 2-0 based on how they've been playing lately. I think TSM will take this 2-0. So I'm going to say bet medium on TSM or low on Envious. Next we have Dignitas versus VP, and this is a best of one, and it can go either way. Like I said, best of ones are a great way to make some extra money on CSGO Lounge. I'm going to say bet low on Dignitas because you really never know against VP while they're playing against lower tier teams. I'm going to say if you're feeling safe, medium on VP. If you're feeling a little risky and want to make some money, low on Dignitas. Next we have Epsilon versus LDLC Blue. This is a best of one, and this is actually a 50-50 toss-up. I'm going to say based on odds, if you want to earn money, go medium to low on Blue, because I think this is 50-50 odds and it could go either way. So if you're willing to risk some money, go medium on Blue. Our last match that is posted on CSGO Lounge for tomorrow, VP versus G2. Like I said, most people call it the golden rule. I'm not going to call it the golden rule, but when VP faces lower tier teams, they seem to lose a lot more than when they face higher tier teams. So this is a best of two. I do think VersPro will take this 2-0 out of G2. If you guys want to believe in that golden rule, go ahead and believe in it and bet low on G2. If I was going to bet on this, I would personally bet medium to high on VP. Alright guys, I have another video coming out later tonight, about the different best of ones, best of twos, best of threes, and best of fives, and what they mean to how you should be betting. And basically a general video about some betting stuff that it's basic logic, but some people need it put into words for them, and it might make more sense for you guys if I put it into words for you guys. So go ahead and watch that video right after you watch this one. So yeah, I hope I win you guys some money. If I win you guys any money or have won you guys any money in the past, go ahead and leave a like on the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all my new CSGO betting videos and other videos from my channel. I appreciate it. This is the Beast is Loose, and I will see you guys in the next video.